Welcome back. You don't really realize how quickly time flies until your baby's suddenly ready for college. It is that time of year again when parents are moving their kids into the dorm for the first time, maybe asking themselves if they are ready for this. But are your kids emotionally and mentally ready for this new chapter of their lives? Mental health counselor Shantala Boss is joining us this morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So this is a unique problem. We always think about how parents maybe have more difficult time letting go of their kids, maybe being empty nesters for the first time, but kids face a lot of anxiety in colleges as well. Run us through some of the statistics.
Well, about 85% of kids say they have emotional regulation issues in college, trying to figure out and navigate through that and deal with all of the stressors, whether academically or socially. So about a third of kids are actually going on college campuses and getting support and help. But as a child turns 18, there are HIPAA laws, and a lot of times parents aren't informed or aware of what's going on. So sometimes there's a gap in this information, you know, especially if a parent's extremely involved and always a part of their child's life, and then they send them off to college and it's like there's this big void and they don't have all the coping skills they need.
You touched on this a little bit, but what are some of the other reasons that leads to this problem in college?
Well, helicopter parenting, it starts from a very early age, and of course we want our kids to succeed academically, we want to push them, but we also want them to have that internal reward and gratification, focusing on what their specific skills are, what their goal sets are, and how they can achieve based on that, not what their parents' agenda is or how their parents are trying to live vicariously through them. So even as young as kindergarten, when a kid asks, well, what should I say, or what should I do, or what is this, or what is that, even in those situations, asking them what they think, empowering them, and then as they get older, just encouraging more of that. So that they get older and they get into their sophomore, junior, senior year, doing more problem solving and collaboration instead of as much authoritative role, because you really have to transition, because once they're off to college, it's a completely different ballgame.
And of course now we're in October, so a lot of parents have already dropped their kids off to college, they've already settled them into the dorms. What kind of resources can kids get at college? What can parents offer kids who are maybe feeling some anxiety?
Well, when kids are in high school, there's a safe department for Orange County Public Schools, and they're still available to parents even when their kids are in college. So every school has a safe department, and they have someone there that has resources and ideas for working with kids and parents with stress, anxiety, with that transition period. That's what their job is to help support students and parents. So that's a great resource. And parents just learning how to live again, how to enjoy their life, going on more dates, spending more time with their friends, trying to look at the positive of it and realizing that maybe their connection with their kid's going to change a little bit for a certain period of time, but it's not forever. It's just a transition period.
Yeah, it's an adjustment for both sides of the parties, right?
Big time.
Are there any questions in particular that parents should be asking their kids to maybe help them open up to them a little bit?
Well, really listening more than anything and trying to be non-judgmental, and that is hard because every parent has expectations academically, socially for their kids, but really trying to find out where they are uniquely in themselves and listening and being open to that, and really trying to not do as much judgmental or push them in a certain direction, because kids are going to shut down if they don't feel like it's going to be accepted or heard.
Yeah, it's just that age.
Absolutely.
And really quickly here, I know we are focusing on students in particular, but parents also facing a lot of anxiety this time of year. What is some advice for them?
Well, self-care, taking care of themselves, making sure to take time out to focus on what they need. You know, the kids are going to be okay. They've done what they need. Now they're off to school. So what can they do to take care of themselves? Because that's the best thing they can do for their kids. Instead of hovering over them and worrying all the time, giving them some independence and being happy and modeling that I can do this, I'm okay. Because if parents aren't okay, then kids aren't okay. A lot of times the anxiety goes over. Yeah. So definitely taking care of themselves.
Sometimes a little easier said than done.
Yes, it is.
So it'll take a little practice, I'm sure, for a lot of parents to kind of get into that groove of things.
Oh, absolutely. That's why we have therapists and mental health. Yes. We all need it.
Thank you so much for stopping by this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's send things outside now to meteorologist Amy.